This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so a lot of people are shocked that Adam22 said that he would wear a wire and set Big U up if Big U was extorting him. Now, there's a couple ways to look at this. It is a crazy thing to say when Adam does do, most of his building is full with ex-gangsters and stuff like that, and he does a lot of podcasts with them. So a lot of people wouldn't mess with Adam anymore just for saying that, right? But Adam's kind of set his thing up where, he's like, I'm a civilian just doing a hip-hop podcast, even though he went the street route. I mean, like him, like Poetic Flocko, they're very obsessed with the street, and it is what it is. But I understand what he's saying. Like, like I'm just a business doing legal things, and if you're trying to extort me, I am going to wear a wire and set you up because you're not going to take my money. It makes sense. I mean, it's a little shocking. It's I don't know. See, here's the thing with Wack 100. It's almost like Wack 100 was being pressed by Big U, and he was so scared of Big U that basically what he was doing was just putting his business out there and letting the cops do their job. He was giving alley-oops on Clubhouse, finding out information and just throwing it out there. And, that kind of stuff is, you'll see. And I'm not saying that was the whole case, but it was part of it. That information that was offered to the public wound up in the case. If you don't think the feds are listening to that kind of stuff when they're building a case, I mean, it's free information. It's information they don't got to work for. Him and Chris Lovejoy, aka 600, they gave it all away. 600's proud of his police work. There's videos of him going down to the police station and like getting a little mini badge. It's weird. He thinks it's funny. Then Wack 100 was recently on Vlad talking about Aaron the Plumber. And he was like, I'm going to expose him. Because Aaron the Plumber didn't show up for a Vlad interview. Vlad flew him in to do an interview. Very confusing situation because Aaron's first manager wanted money. Then he got another manager, and he says, nah, Aaron will do it for free. I don't know why Aaron the Plumber even has a manager. He's just a social media whatever. I mean, he's from Pop the Balloon Challenge. He's just so weird and slow that people mess with him. Now, I'm sure he's good at plumbing and stuff, like, which is, a great skill to have, okay? And it's not like a simple thing being a plumber. Like, it's you got to know how things work, pressure systems work and everything. So it's not like an easy job. There's easy parts of the job, but it's not an easy job. I'm not going to take that away from him. But, he's really dived into this personality where he's a tough guy. And Wack was going to expose it, that he's, really, he told on somebody that shot him before or something. But I guess apparently he got into business with Aaron the Plumber amid their beef. And he's like, Adam had a whole show set up where they were going to like expose him. And then Wack 100 all of a sudden pulled the rug on that. Said, now we doing business together. I guess they're setting up some fight with him and a bunch of other people on the fight card. And it's going to go, Wack 100 said it's going to go on THNKS. If you don't know what THNKS is, that's Ray J's like network he's trying to launch. But Ray J is so lost right now. Ray J is so, I don't even know how to put it. It's almost like he lost his mind. I don't think that's ever going to work. You do have to be of a sound mind to run a business, especially a network. I don't think that's ever going to work, to be honest with you. I mean, you got him out here getting baptized and calling out his people that doubted him at the same time. He's on boats saying crazy things to girls. He says his babysitter took advantage of him. It's just like, bro, Ray J is doing anything to go viral right now. Then we got 50 Cent. You know, he distanced himself from Bangam Smurf. Bangam Smurf is a guy that used to be down with G Unit 23 years ago. We kind of talked about this already. And they're in UK. They're saying he's a gang member fleeing from a gang in UK. He used to live in Trinidad and Tobago because he got deported there, I think 20 years ago. A couple years after he left G Unit, he tried to make some things happen with music, but then he ended up going to jail and they deported him to Trinidad. So he's seeking asylum in the UK, but which I don't get why they're highlighting this. They have their own problems in the UK. They have a lot of asylum seekers, and it's being overrun by asylum seekers, UK. So UK's a mess right now. But the Sun decided, hey, this is a good headline because 50 Cent, we can attach 50 Cent to it. 50 Cent says, I don't even know this guy, man. It's been 23 years. I am not gang. Lefty Gunplay thinks he's going to catch Drake slipping. So he says he's down to squabble with Drake. Bro, you would get washed. I think Lefty Gunplay is an overhyped gangster, okay? First of all, the only good music I've heard from him was produced by, damn, who did his song? Someone produced a song for him, a known producer in the West Coast, and it actually sounded good. I don't think it was Mustard. It was, it'll come to me. But somebody produced a song, and it sounded good, right? But most of his stuff is just straight trash. His stuff was so trash on Kendrick Lamar's album that they had to, just use scary, spooky, hilarious. They just used that little thing, and that was it for TV off. He's not even really featured on the song. So it's the equivalent of taking your baby and having your baby go gaga, love you, daddy, on the song. That's what Lefty Gunplay's verse was on TV off. The guy sucks, bro. He's horrible, and he looks like a robot character. He's very slow, bro. Like there's something wrong with him. And he has this blind loyalty to Kendrick for him putting him on a couple bars. Just stay out of the whole thing. Like Lil Yachty tried to stay out of the Drake and Kanye thing, but now he's 100% against Kanye because Kanye is just not really good to be attached to right now. But it was funny. He was messing with Kanye when Kanye and Drake were beefing, and he messed with Drake and Kanye, which I think they should both stay away from Lil Yachty because I think Lil Yachty is part of the downfall of Drake, to be honest with you. Because ever since he started going around Drake and helping him and stuff, music drastically went downhill. And Snoop Dogg's Murder Was the Case movie is being made, and he hints that it will be dropping soon. Probably 2 years, bro. Because it takes a long time to get a movie off. That's about it, though. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. It's a good start to the day. I'll check you guys in the next one. Yep. And I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.